A quick one right here. So I made this video telling you guys that Bitcoin won't make you money. Of course, I have some of you dispute that fact, and especially this particular comment right here. The person said that 90% of those who bought altcoins actually lost, and they said so many things. Okay, yes, this is an educative platform, and then I educate you guys, and then I get your feedback. So let's look through the timeline. Now, remember I said in that video that Bitcoin could be used as a store of value. What does that mean? That means you could store your money on Bitcoin as an hedge against inflation. But it's not something that will generate you money that will change your financial background. At least not currently. If it were the days when Bitcoin was about $1,000 or less than $1,000, maybe our lives will change. That could have been the best time to buy Bitcoin and our lives will change. But right now, if you're investing with nothing less than $1 million or $100,000 and you're expecting to get 100x on Bitcoin, that may be in the next 20, 30, 40 or 50 years. And remember, the blockchain is a new technology that started out with Bitcoin, which means there are other better technology, better evolving technologies that is going to be coming up on the blockchain. Now, why Bitcoin is going to remain as a generational asset, a generational store of value. Now, most companies, at the end of the day, they are going to convert their company shareholding into the blockchain, and it's going to be like they're going to have, every company is going to have like a token. You know what that means? Or its own blockchain, its own chains. Just like the Binance exchange has its own blockchain. It has BNB. You transact with less gas fee. In that time, the Bitcoin is going to act like a stable coin, where they are going to actually, store some money, where most of these companies or government are going to store their reserves. Personally, I bought my first Bitcoin in the year 2017, and I bought it at about $480. Now, if that Bitcoin was still available till now, that would be about $50,000 to $60,000 right now. Let's calculate the year 2017. Now, I tell you, as at that time I bought that Bitcoin was less than $1,000. That's like about 8 years ago, 6 to 8 years ago. Bitcoin was less than $1,000. And up until now, this is how much I would have made. And probably by now I would have cashed out or something, because that particular Bitcoin I bought, I lost everything on a mining site. Decided to invest on a mining site, and then it crashed. But between the year 2021 and right now, I've actually made more money buying and selling altcoins other than Bitcoin. Like most altcoins that I buy, I've made like about 10x, 20x, 100x, 50x from just one altcoin. So comparing which has made people the most money on the scale of 1 to 10 between altcoins and Bitcoin. And note, when we are talking about altcoins, we are mentioning Ethereum and any other cryptocurrency apart from Bitcoin. Okay, if you get that right now. Now, on the scale of 1 to 100, Bitcoin, I'll give Bitcoin about 85%. I'm going to tell you why. Hold on, I'm going to tell you why. And then I'm going to give altcoin 40%, and I'm going to tell you why. And I'm also going to tell you why I said right now you should buy Bitcoin, you should buy altcoin and not Bitcoin. Now, let's start with Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been the most consistent crypto asset with multiple bull cycles, 2013, 2017, 2021, institutional adoption, retail investor, both treat BTC as a digital gold. Even you and I today, we all treat BTC as one of the most adopted or best digital gold right now. Long-term ROI, Bitcoin came all the way from 0.003 in 2010 to over about $120,000 right now as we speak. So Bitcoin has made people, a lot of people, money, especially those who adopted Bitcoin earlier on. Now, why I give altcoin 40%? The risk, high altcoin is actually very risky, very high risk, and also it has high rewards. Some altcoins like Ethereum, Solana, ADA, Matic, Shiba Inu have created millionaires, but 90% of altcoins have either failed or rocked massively. So you and I would agree that since the inception of Launchpad, like Pink Sale for BSC Chain, Pump Fund for Solana, and now we now have Bonk and so many other launch platform, so many spams, so many scam, and so many pump and dump altcoins has being pushed into the market over and over and over and over. And even right now, as I'm speaking now, about thousands of altcoins are being pushed into the market. And you know what will happen? They're going to dump at the end of the day, and nobody is regulating all of these things. By the time all of this is going to be regulated, things are going to get better. And those are the things that culminate the failures of altcoin. But the ones that actually succeed out of all of these actually changes people's life. So you and I will agree that most altcoins pumps really hard and then loses 80 to 99% of their value in bear market. Even the almighty Pepe also lost this much value. Retreat trap, many users have FOMO into altcoins at the top and then hold their bags for years, and the altcoins, some of them never actually recovers to that top because it kind of comes with a kind of boss. So, in summary, for this particular set of the comparison, BTC is just a long-term wealth creator for disciplined investors, less flashy but solid, while altcoins like a lottery ticket. If you made fortunes, most made losses, most could lose everything, okay, depending on the altcoin. So altcoins like Ethereum, Matic, or BNB chain are actually the stronger. Remember, I made a video to you guys about the best altcoin to buy, the best industry to focus on, and that's where I enlisted exchange altcoin and the altcoin that is under the industry smart contract. And you and I will agree that those altcoins have actually stood the test of time. So if you're buying meme coin in the name of you're buying altcoins that you want to store for a long time, be rest assured that you could lose about 90 to 100% of your money, or you could gain them back. Okay, the chances are 50-50. But if you're buying altcoins that are under the category smart contract, exchange, or any other utility that I mentioned in that video, I'm going to link the video in the description, or I'm going to put it up here, then it means that you're going to make profit, definitely going to make a lot of profit at the end of the day. So in another way, why don't we look at it like this? Between altcoins and Bitcoin, which has made the most billionaires or the most millionaires? Okay, so that we let's not be adding those pump and dump altcoins that are actually ruining altcoin right now. Let's look at how much millionaires and billionaires have been made from this different. So let's take a deeper look now. Between altcoins, let's look at it in this manner. Between altcoins and Bitcoin, which has made the most millionaires or billionaires? In this case, we can call Bitcoin the kingmaker. Okay, most people that are billionaire in crypto right now, they actually bought Bitcoin and they actually got their first fortune via Bitcoin, either via mining early or holding long or building infrastructure like the likes of CZ. Okay, for instance, now we have talked about the likes of CZ, who built Binance. He initially profited from Bitcoin and then went on to build Binance. And then we are talking about, look at Michael Saylor, that is like the Da Vinci Jeremy of our time right now, always telling us that Bitcoin is going to go to $1 million right now. He's still making more money because he's still holding. Then we have the Winklevoss twins who became billionaire from early Bitcoin holding. We have Rojava, Barry Shebard, Tim Draper, and others. They all became billionaires from holding Bitcoin. So on estimate, when it comes to millionaires, we have about over 100,000 Bitcoin millionaires, judging from the different wallet that has over $1 million in BTC in them. At least 10 non-billionaires primarily from BTC currently, and then a whole lot of millionaires. Now, when it comes to altcoins, the risks are high, and it culminates fast gains, and it brings a whole lot of millionaires actually faster than the Bitcoin. Okay, altcoins made many young millionaires, especially during bull runs, but far fewer billionaires. Now, the altcoins that make billionaires are those altcoins that the people who are billionaire created themselves. Yeah. For instance, now Ethereum was created by Vitalik Buterin, and he became a billionaire via Ethereum. Then we have the Uniswap. Hayden Adams created Uniswap. Do Kwon created Terra Luna, and that's before it collapsed. Then we have Anatoly Yakoven, who created Solana. He made millions to billions. Currently, Solana is one of the biggest chain right now. So all those that early investor in Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, Pepe, Solana became millionaires, often by flipping at the right time. So tens of thousands of altcoins millionaires are out there. So we can clearly see that altcoins has made more millionaires than Bitcoin, but Bitcoin has made more billionaires than altcoin. Only a handful of billionaires are actually from altcoin, mainly Ethereum. Okay. So, in conclusion, Bitcoin has created more billionaires and millionaires due to its first mover advantage, long-term trust, and institutional adoption. Altcoin can make you rich faster, but failure rate is extremely high. If you are looking for stability, then Bitcoin. If you are gambling for breakout wins, then you are going for altcoin. And that is what I'm actually telling you guys. If you want to make money in this time, you're going for altcoins. You are looking for something stable, something you put your money and you're going to get some good yield, maybe 10-20% or maximum 50%. Or let's say in a proper bull run, just like the Bitcoin market is being predicted, you have money that you want to put aside for about 10 years, then you should be going for Bitcoin. You are probably going to get like about 5x in the next 10 years or something, or even up to 10x when it gets to $1 million in market cap. We know that all these people that are buying, like they are Michael Saylor, and these people are going to dump. They are definitely going to dump, okay? Or they are going to, or another way they are going to actually Bitcoin is being used as collateral. In fact, there's a bank in America that is considering using Bitcoin as a collateral right now. Bitcoin is going to be used as collateral, and these people are going to borrow money against Bitcoin. Okay, let's say if they don't want to sell, they are going to borrow money against their Bitcoin asset. Okay, you see where the technology is going. But for you to break out financially, to make money financially, then you need to go for altcoins. It's a bit of gambling and a bit of doing your research and knowing the right altcoins that you can actually gamble your money on for a longer time. So let me know if you like this video. If this doesn't satisfy you, comment your thought, and I'm open-minded to see it. All right, thank you. See you.